Hello everybody, this is Xenoblade23543. Welcome you back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. In this part, we've just picked up our story quest from that random guy who walked in and was like, hey, you need to save these workers. And we had this whole dialogue with him. And it was very much like actually accepting the quest, and anyway. So we did that. This time we're going to be exploring Alcamoth, because there's a whole bunch of stuff to explore. You have a quest, so we can't talk to you. We have several affinity links to pick up. Melia can't trigger these. While we were here earlier with her, I should mention we will not be seeing... Melia will not be joining the rest of the party for a while. We kind of have a two-party thing going on right now, I think.
Welcome.
No. They do give... These guys give different affinity links at some points. I don't know if you'll give an affinity link right now.
Welcome.
No. That's fine. I'm not gonna worry about Kurralth for now. I don't know if I can talk to Kylan. I'm not sure if they'll allow me close enough to this transporter to talk to the guards here. The one annoying thing about this is... yeah, we're not allowed to talk to this guard. Unless... excuse me? We changed the time a bit, and then talked to him early. Secret strats that you need to do in order to get affinity links. Yeah, no. That's the only affinity link we're gonna get from there, I think. And then we can get another one when he's leaving.
What is it? What is it?
Oh well. Let's get the nighttime people in here.
What is it?
Gotta get Donnis.
What is
We have to talk to Donnis here. Just trying to make sure he doesn't have affinity links to give. I don't know if he does. We're also not allowed to talk to him while he's on duty because they put the plot wall in front of him. Okay, I don't care about you. Perfect. Let's make it a normal time of night then. And go talk to some other people. Also, accept this generic quest. We're going to be accepting all the generic quests in Alcamoth today, but we're not going to do anything else other than generic quests. Sure,
Yes.
I'll do this. Sure, give me another one. Please continue to give me these quests. I don't know if we'll do these before the next boss. I'll kind of do whatever I see. I like how he softens his tone as we accept for the last quest there. We're not going to worry about you because you have a quest. If they have a quest, I'm not going to talk to them. Pretty much if they're named NPC.
Welcome.
Psh. Yeah, right, Lar'shen. I think I can get more links
Welcome.
from you. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I can get at least another link from you. We have Envy there.
Welcome.
Also available at midnight.
Welcome.
Perfect. That's everything from you. I don't believe there's anyone else in the palace that I need to talk to. I'm pretty sure the rest of this palace is just whoever, so we're gonna set it back today. And head outside, because we have to explore out the actual city, which Melia just walked right through and wouldn't let me explore. You are not allowed to turn back as Melia from the Imperial Palace gates. But we're heading outside. I feel like now is a good time to mention those are the only 2 landmarks on the entire upper level
What is it?
of Alcamoth here. We're gonna talk to this guy, because he wants us to make... You guessed it! I don't have enough materials for this musical instrument. Sure, I'll get these for you. You're another generic Alcamoth citizen, right? No, we don't. She's too weak to do her job, so we're gonna do her job for her.
How's things?
We have no deadline. I mean, all the quests here are timed, but the timer does not expire for a while. That's one thing you will notice. All these quests are timed, but they don't expire for a little while, so don't worry about the timer too much. I'd say I'm gonna just accept those 2 because they're right there. We're gonna visit this shop.
Are you there?
We have a shop here. Let's just buy. I think I have money. I hope I have money. I have money. We actually don't need the Summon Bolt Art book for reasons, which I'll be getting into. However, I would like all these other art books. But I'm going to save the 9,700 gold on the Summon Bolt Art book for reasons that we will be seeing fairly shortly. Anyway, we come down here, there's a little kid. He has a quest. I'm not going to do his quest right now because we're not doing any random... Anyone who has a name doesn't get quests. Also, we now have a trading bonus every time we trade because Ricky learned a skill. Which means that things cost less money to trade. Things cost less value. We can trade lower value items for things, which is nice. And we have Keelan here. He's 42. I suppose now's the time to mention that Hyantia live longer than other species. These guys are all in their hundreds. Except for Donnis. Donnis is 203. He's old for an Imperial Guard. Yeah. Actually, I guess now is the perfect time to mention Miriall is actually the oldest party member. It's like you get set up and you're like, okay, Dumbvan's gonna be the oldest party member, obviously. He's the most mature, so he's the oldest, you know, it makes sense. And then you find out that Ricky is 40, and you're like, okay, maybe Ricky's the oldest party member, you know? He's just a little immature for his age, but it's fine. And then you get here and you're like, oh, Hyantia age differently. And Melia's a teenager. Melia's like in her late teens. She's like a young adult. Oh, you're Melees. I'm your Lees. We gotta walk so much in this area, my god. Just as a warning, there's a lot of walking. Yeah, we'll explore there. Like, there is so much walking. Because Alcamoth suffers from a condition known as having not enough landmarks. Like, I like it as a town. The aesthetic is really good. But there just aren't enough landmarks out here. This whole long walk, there's no landmarks out here. Darn it, the moving trolley thing is going the wrong way. That thing can give you a boost if you're running along. You can't get on it, but you can stand in front of it. And it's really convenient. Anyway, here's an NPC.
Hey.
Oh yeah, we don't know enough NPCs to get the Affinity Links from her. The Imperial Guards all know each other really well, which is why we got Affinity Links there, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get tons of Affinity Links yet. We'll probably be back for her, because she will offer more Affinity Links in time. That's Vidian. Vidian's obnoxious to get to. Oh shoot, I forget. I feel like there's people who offer generic quests on these bridges. At least one of these. The good thing about people who offer generic quests is they are not time specific. There's no one on this one, I don't think. But that made me miss the bus. So I'm sad. I think there's someone on the other bridge. And it is faster than us. I mean, it's just was going to take us up to this thing, so. Vidian is the only named NPC out here. There's a couple people with generic quests out here during the day, though. This person needs more gold burdocks. Cool. We'll get those. I'm picking up all these like random quests just on the off chance that I run into the things I need to do them, and they're not. And I'm only picking up the generic quests here for now because I don't want to do any quests here while Melia isn't in our party. That's a Charlotte Melia heart to heart. All the way out here in the middle of nowhere. No one in there right now. I think all of these little domes get used for something at some point. That one dome with the quest giver I might just be for that quest giver, but all the domes get used, I think. I want to say that at least. Gosh, I have a lot of phlegm today. So I apologize if I'm clearing my throat a bit.
What is it?
Hello. Sure. We'll help out.
What is it?
I may not do that many of these because, for now,
What is
we
it?
will be doing all these at some point. Probably not before the end of this chapter, but before the end of the next chapter, definitely. These ones all only have 3 parts for some reason. It's getting a bit late in the day, so I'm gonna rewind time a bit. Alcamoth is humongous, and we gotta explore it all. So much walking. It's okay, there's no one out here at night. That's the one thing that and they're nice enough to tell you that there's nothing happening out here at night. Like, they have guards at, like, all the walkways that go out to this outer rim. And they're like, there's nothing happening at this time. So you don't have to explore this area at night. Because there's no NPCs with generic quests, there's no named NPCs out here at night, none of that. You don't have to go out here. Which makes the upper level a lot smaller. Which is really nice. You are named, I believe. Yeah.
Well,
So we're just gonna add you to the affinity chart. Marissa. I don't know if that dome has a purpose other than being the dome that Marissa stands next to. Oh my. Lots of things are really nice. Anyway, here's another Alcamoth citizen who wants to make some costumes with Orluga grass skirts from Machna Forest. Now, the enemy that has the best drop rate for those is in a place we can't get to yet. But we can still get them, so we're gonna take that on now. I'm not gonna rush those for a little while, but we can do it. Who are you?
Yes.
Alright, you're Naruth. I feel like you give an affinity link. I don't know. Yeah. There. Because we've registered Q on the affinity chart, that was the first kid that we registered outside of the area. We get this affinity link here. I don't know the affinity chart here off the top of my head, but I'm going to try to do everything that I remember. Anyway, there's one other person over here.
Hi there.
We are not going to invite this person to Colony 6 yet. I'm going to register on my affinity chart. She's not coming to Colony 6 yet because, I don't know. I don't want to invite anyone to Colony 6 until I'm up to 5 stars with their home area. So we're not inviting her to Colony 6. That's my reasoning. Anyway, let's check this upper area out at night before I go down to the lower area. There's not that much to see here at night, honestly. We're not, because we don't have to go out to the outer area at all, so this should take very little time. We have some people. Oh, Dahlia. Don't think you have an affinity link at this moment. Hello, Miriall. I guess I should mention what Melia's canonical age. Canon age. I think that's all I need to say. Wow, I'm bad at English.
Me.
Is. Oh yeah, Lasunia doesn't like non-Hyentia. She's racist. Doesn't like Vidian. Anyway, Melia's canon age is 88. So yeah, she's quite a bit older than everyone else in the party. I mean, considering Charlotte's 21 and Shulk and Ryan are like 18, 19-ish. That general range. I think one of them's 18, one of them's 19, I think. I forget which one is which. I want to say Ryan's 19. And Shulk is 18.
Yes?
Hello, sure, I'll find these. Not going to take Ruthan's quest right now, but we got him on our affinity chart. That takes care of the south half. I mean, the other nice thing about Alcamoth is that it is symmetrical in its entirety, so there's no extra things that aren't represented symmetrically. Hello, Alcamoth
Yes.
Imperial Guard with a quest. I think you're the last monster quest giver, I think, because we've already seen the other 3. So sure, I'll pick all these up. We're probably not going to focus on these. I mean,
Yes.
we're not going to focus on these for a little while, but I will accept all these quests just to have them while we're exploring the area.
Hello?
Hi, Kaleka. Yeah, there are Nopon here, I should mention. There are some Nopon in Alcamoth. And Nopon age at approximately the same rate as Homs do, so there's no weird aging thing with them. There's one other person up here, I think. Yeah. I think you're the last person. Call. I think he's the last. That's the last thing that I needed to find up in the upper area. He's 342, by the way. Hyentia lived for a while. Also, I love all these. I love the skylights. Just the aesthetic of Alcamoth is like awesome. I don't know. I'm maybe a sucker for this aesthetic, but it's just I love this aesthetic so much. Plus, they have ramps. They have like moving escalators that go fast. I guess we'll start with nighttime down here. Sure. Anyway. That's the main entrance right there. I'm gonna talk to you. This is Lunara. I think she gives an Affinity link at midnight. Yeah. Big brother. She's a lot younger than Miri's. Wow. She's 26. I think this is the youngest Hyandia that we, like, will find. And she's 26. Anyway, we're gonna head back here.
Are you that?
Hello, Scarlen. We're not gonna take your quest on yet. But I want him on my affinity chart. So many people. He's an indecisive 93-year-old man. Except he's not that old. Then we're gonna come over here and talk to you as well, Yura. And we get an achievement, Friend of the World. I assume that's related to just the quantity of people we've talked to. He's the People's Poet, age 167. And there are item orbs here. Yeah. You didn't think we would just, like... How else did you think I was going to finish this Collectopaedia? There's item orbs in this area. This is Ariel. We're not going to do her quest yet, either. That's a common theme. We're not doing these people's quests. But we may as well get her on our chart. Kind old lady. I didn't see how old she was, but I don't think she's that old. Relatively. I don't think she's over 300 yet. Didn't see, but I don't think that's the case. So these are Stardrops. Melia's apparently having this we see a vision of Melia collecting these. I don't know why. We can totally do this quest before we get Melia back. But we will need those. There's a heart peach. That's good to have. I'm kind of sticking to this general outer area for now. I think there's a guy, like, way out here with a quest. Yeah, I've missed this guy in my last playthrough, so we're gonna get him. We're gonna make sure we get him early this time. He's just a challenge quest giver. There's a couple people over here.
Hey.
We have Rosiel. There's for love. I want to see how old Ariel is. Oh no, she is old. She's 338. Okay, she's old. Ricoth. I don't know how to say it. She's talking about some Nopon boy. We'll get that Affinity link later. Pretty lady. She's older. Like 5 years older though, so it's not that much. Love how there's an item just called Ha Ha Ha. I believe... Oh yes, there is a person over here. We're almost done with this north half. Okay, Don Argentis. He's a concerned father. Yeah, he's kind of old. Not really old, but... I just realized I missed a red item orb up on the upper level. It's fine, we'll grab it later. It's Mystic Dahlia. We might actually be done with this Collectopaedia. I didn't discover this landmark. That's a problem. We need to discover the Fountain of Eternity. Just to have landmarks discovered, you know? Give me easier skip travel access to part of this area. That's a red item orb. We're gonna grab that merchant's gift. And it's thunderstorming. We're gonna keep exploring this area at night for now. Sorry about that. Ah, the thunder outside. I mean, Alcamoth doesn't really experience weather, but the weather in Arid Sea changes. I like that they changed the weather in Arid. That Alcamoth doesn't really experience weather, but like you can see the weather changing in Arid Sea. Like I like that they included that, at least. So that it's not just always sunny in Arid Sea when you go to Alcamoth, you know?
Well,
Are we gonna pass the information on? Oh, she's gonna give us a challenge quest. Sure. Yeah, okay, we've almost found all the red item orbs. Here. This is a health amulet. Just gonna snag that for good luck, I guess. I don't know. You're a generic NPC, right? Yes. This guy's looking for a ring. Find a silver ring somewhere. We found this. It's the one that was in the Imperial Palace at the end of one of the dead ends. So there, we got a quest done. Can't view that yet. That's okay. By the way, I'm pretty sure we've already finished the Collectopaedia for this area. I think I might head up and grab that item before I go to daytime. Oh yes, you. It's Nello. We found Nello. Let's just get him on our affinity chart. He enjoys a drink. Hello, Zel Argentis. Spoiler alert, she's related to Don Argentis. She's a naive sister. Even though Don Argentis is like all the way over here. Yeah, that's Zel. But there's a third Argentis right over here.
me.
It's an Argentis. They're twins. They're both naive sisters. They're pretty much identical, other than their portraits. Anyway, this is the Fountain of Hope. I don't know why it gets a different name, but it does. Oh yeah, there's a quest here. Sure. Oh, I think this is the one that I haven't... No, this is the health amulet. Yeah. Because we found the health amulet, we get that. Not that we need the experience, we're already pretty well leveled. Anyway, I'm gonna head back up to the upper level. Back to the Imperial Palace, because that's the only landmark we've got. Because I missed a red item orb over here. It's a little bit out there, but better to grab it now than to wait. This guy will yell at us and say there's no point in going on, there will be nobody there at this hour. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to grab this red item orb though. I like that they put those guys at pretty much all the things. I think it's on this side. Forget which side it's on though. But I want to say this side. No, it's on the other side. Now that I think about it, it's definitely on the other side. Freaking heck. So that was a waste of time. We need to go the other way. This is the problem with it being a symmetrical area. You mix up north and south. The north and south halves of Alcamoth. And then you're like, oh, was it on this walkway with grass or on this walkway that has a little grassy line like side to it, or is it on the other walkway with a grassy side to it? I think it's on this side. Yeah, there it is. I see the red item orb. It's a lot easier to see at night. We're almost done exploring Alcamoth though. We just got the lower level during the day. We get the mother's necklace. I don't know. It's daytime. Let's go. Anyway, there's this kid here named Baroba. Don't you give an affinity link? I forget. Yes. He does. He's gonna give us an affinity link to his Uncle Nello. He's a drunkard. Sorry. Over here is Popipo. Ah.
Yes?
Sure, I'll grab that material quest. Hold on, there's something I wanna double check real quick. No, there's no request there. That's not the way I want to go. Okay. So I want to talk to you first. Cool. So I have these two NPCs here. Now in order to get all the affinity links we can, we want to talk to this one first. That's Zane. I guess I should look at... Did I look at Popipo? I don't think so. She's having an adventure duo. Popipo's down here. She really got her son a lot. Yeah, we're kind of filling this area out. But instead of talking to his partner right there, we're gonna quickly grab this quest. This isn't that important to do right now. But we'll grab this because it's a search quest and I can just turn it in. There's the merchant gift.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we're leveling up. That's cool. And this quest over here, which is another generic quest.
Hey.
Sure, I'll snag that challenge quest. And we want to come over here and talk to this kid.
Wanna play?
His name is Elior. Are you out here at 8? Yeah, you are.
Wanna play?
He's going to tell us about how one of his adventure heroes is Zane. You only get this if you do not have the other guy registered the affinity chart there. So now we can go over here. We're going to get you. She gave us an affinity link right away, which I appreciate. Pico, who's worried about Baroba. Another NPC in the family. She walks back and forth here all day, so she's kind of obnoxious to get Affinity links from. But I think she gets one more. I don't think we need one going here. I may not try 3. Where are you, Pico? Pico is obnoxious. Sometimes to find. Nope. And let's try 3, and then we'll move on to our next people. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to that adventure over there. The two people that were chilling over here, where we talked to Zane and didn't talk to the other person. We're gonna talk to the other person. We're gonna talk to Kurralth here.
Yes.
And get an Affinity link. And now Zane has a quest. And we find out that they're an adventure duo. They're partners. In their 140s. Yeah, now Zane has a quest, so we're not going to do that quest. But now that we've talked to him, and this is important that you do them in order, because if you did that first, you can't get the other Affinity link until after you do some of their quests. We can talk to you. You're not going to give an Affinity link right now. When is it? Yeah. Alright. We can get this Affinity link. Admiration between Elior and Kurralth. Yay. We have more Affinity links. Gosh, this video is going to be long, but that's okay. I mean, I'm putting all of Alcamoth exploration into one video, so. Plus, we're gonna have to cover the whole Collectopaedia in the end slate because I'm getting it done. I'm pretty sure I have the whole Collectopaedia at this point. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, let's just put these all in. Cool Lemon, Hurt Peach, Blaze +3. That's actually not bad. Mystic Dahlia. Adored by the ruling family. Stardrops. Oh good, we already have enough of those. Muscle Up 3. Okay. Ha ha ha. And the Thunder Atmos. Thunder Atmos are really valuable, by the way, so it's good that I have a few extras. Paralysis Freezes 3, and for area complete, we get a Gust shot. Cool. Alcamoth's Collectopaedia is done. Wow, we still haven't finished Magna Forest, but we'll get there. I didn't go out of my way to finish it because I know we're gonna be going back there in the not too distant future for a couple times. Once for plot even. So I was like, you know, we may as well just leave it for a little bit. The plot will take us back there. I think it's Magna Forest is one of the few areas that the plot actually revisits. This game's plot tends not to revisit areas a whole lot. I mean, obviously the plot will go back out to Aerith Sea between Alcamoth, but like Aerith Sea, if we group Aerith Sea and Alcamoth together and Magna Forest and Frontier Village together, well, Aerith Sea, Alcamoth, and like other things in the Aerith Sea area, like, well, I can't say what they are because they're both spoiled, but there's like 2 dungeons off of Aerith Sea that we're going to go into, and not counting those as like going off to a separate area. Hey, Lar'shen.
What is it?
We have more NPCs here though. Not gonna do your quest yet. Hello, Cian. Cian wants to be Rico's bestest friend. That's cool. Over here is a tail. And he's like, I love my sister. Cien. Gosh, we have so many affinity links to get. You know, that's just Lar'shen's quest. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I get everything. Because it's very easy to miss things in Alcamoth. Because it's so wide and open. Not like Frontier Village where there were pretty set paths that we went down. She wants us to collect Stardrops. For Ariel. Yay, we did it. I guess I'll be putting that quest trade in the description as well. Even though we already have the Collectopaedia trades in the end slate and description and stuff. Wonderful. No, you're just an Alcamoth citizen. Where is the... I know there's an NPC over here. It's like, I know there's one more NPC.
What is it?
Hi, Talonus. We are not inviting you to Colony 6 either yet. There's a... yeah, Talonus and McCrish are already ready to go to Colony 6, but I'm not ready to invite them to Colony 6. That looks pretty complete. I can't think of anyone in particular who's missing. Yeah, you connect directly, right? I think so. Yeah, no, I can't think of any. I don't think anyone's missing. Perfect. Now it's just affinity links. I think, unless I missed a quest. Let's see. We're gonna go to Alcamoth quests. We have launch 1, 2, 3, 4. Challenge 1, 2, 4. Oh dear. We missed a few quests. We missed several quests. That's not good. Oh well. Hold up. We're gonna find these quests. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go grab some other affinity links near... Oh, well, here's one of them.
Yes?
That's an interesting camera angle. Oh, I know where another one is. That's the material quest. Cool. Oh, we also never talked to you.
Hello?
Hi, Jarrell. I forgot about her because, well, she's not that important to questing in the area, but yeah. There should be a quest giver around back here somewhere. Yeah. Here you are. Found you.
What is it?
There's the collection quest that we were missing. Yeah, I always get a little affinity boost there. So we found the collection quest. We found the material quest. Where are you? Oh. Inside. That would explain it. I never bothered to check over here.
Yes?
There's that challenge quest that I was missing. And we'll find the search quest. Okay. I can see why I may have missed this one too. Yeah, I never really looked at this middle area.
Are you that?
Here's the last quest giver. This is the one looking for his mother's necklace.
I'm still good to go.
Nice done, Dan. Thanks for the Thunder Atmos, that's going to be useful. I think that's all of the quests we need to accept now. And that was just Affinity Link farming. Let's head up and do that one, because I think that guy gives a link. I'm just going to go for the Affinity Links that I know exist, and then we'll within Alcamoth.
You know.
Not. Yeah, Kaleka is aware of Vidian's argument with her friend, and he's going to say something about it. What else is there that I know about? No, I think you do give this. I think you give this link. I don't remember. I don't remember half. No, I think T1 actually gives that, but he can't because he has a quest right now. Yeah. This might be it for Affinity Links for now. Oh no, I know. Well, you have a quest right now too, I think. No, you don't, because you're the daytime guy. Ah, gosh. Sorry this video is so long. I just wanted to get all of the Alcamoth exploration out of the way in one video. Because all we did was accept generic quests and talk to people all day. And did a Collectopaedia because I found all the items. I believe you have another Affinity Link now with someone outside.
Welcome.
It's not you. Not that time.
Welcome.
No.
Welcome.
Are you not giving this yet? That's okay too.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're not getting that yet. Okay. Just trying to think, what else? What other Affinity Links do I know are available? Sorry, I thought for a second I had 4 stars with Frontier Village, and I was like, what the heck? I don't remember getting that, but I don't. That's okay. No, you can't get a link right now. I think we're probably pretty good on Affinity Links for right now. Oh no, we need that one. Of course. That's gonna be the last one I get for now. It's time to walk out to the Outer Rim, because Vidian has another Affinity Link to give us. Vidian, I have a complaint. Not this time, no. Or rather, Vidian has a complaint. Vidian's not happy with Scarlen, and there's a second achievement of the part, which is fine. She's got disgust for Scarlen. I think that's everything we can do here for now. There are a couple people out in Earthsea that we can talk, or at least one person out in Earthsea we can talk to, but we're gonna do that next time. And then do all the consequence stuff from that. Yeah, we're gonna go back out to Earthsea next time and pick up one more NPC, come back here for another Affinity link, because Vidian has another Affinity link to give. I love that Vidian is the one that gives all these Affinity links, but she's so far out of the way. And then we'll maybe start thinking about heading to the next dungeon. Or not heading to the next dungeon. We have to maybe think about saving that worker. I'll see you then.